वहां तो पता है ना। Good
Ma'am.
morning, guys. Good morning.
Good
Am I
morning, ma'am.
audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Shivani, Gayatri.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay. I think you have somebody has not taken the breakfast, tea. That's why the loudspeaker is not on. Am I right? Okay. Okay. So people are joining. That's why I'm waiting actually, guys. Okay. I just take the overall what we have done in last lecture. What we have done in last lecture? Yes. We have gone through the microprocessor, some basic concepts. Okay, what is a data bus, address bus? Then we have gone through some brief history of microprocessor. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it right? Huh, Vipul?
Yes, ma'am. The last
Okay.
processor I want to go
Now,
through.
I think we are somewhere in 8085 or 8086.
Ma'am, 80386.
Directly 386 we have finished 80. Just 1 minute. I want to share my screen so that you will get it. Mhm. Okay, my screen is visible, guys. Screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Okay, we have already seen this. This also. Okay, this brief history of Intel processor, 4-bit, 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit. Then you have the core system is there. Then who has developed this in 1968? Robert. Okay, and actually one main researcher is the name of the Robert only. Okay, then we have seen 4044, which is a 4-bit processor. Okay, which is a 4-bit processor. Then we have gone through 4040, which is again the 4-bit. Okay, but we have gone through 8088, which is 8-bit processor. 8088 also 8-bit processor. Only the clock speed and transistors gets increased in this. That's why its speed gets increased. Then 8085, it has the 16-bit, sorry, 8085 is the 8-bit processor. Okay. Then we have gone through the 8086, which is the 16-bit processor. Now we have finished this 8088.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Okay. This we have finished.
Yes, ma'am.
This we have finished.
Yes, ma'am.
186 and 188.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. 286 also we have finished. Give me the reminder, guys, because I want to remember where we are. This we have finished
80486.
286. I think we are
Yes,
not finished 286. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am. 80486 386 के approximate.
अच्छा 286 भी हो गया क्या अपना ठीक है 386 ओके नाउ वी आर हियर 386
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, we haven't finished it.
यस
We haven't
आई
finished
can't
it.
hear you can could you please speak loudly
Ma'am, we haven't finished it.
this we have finished it this
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Finished it.
finished okay now the next processor is a 386 processor Why they have given the Intel 386, See, here you have like your mobile, Samsung series is there. Samsung series is 1 Pro, उसके पहले कुछ तो था, तो second Pro, ऐसा कुछ तो रहता है ना, Pro. So similarly, we have the version of the microprocessor. So this is the 80, this is the 1 series. Intel is the name of the company, and 386, 486. This is the different versions that they have given. Now the 386 processor. 386 processor is a 32-bit processor. 32-bit processor means what? It has the capacity to accept the 32-bit data, okay, on a data bus. It can transmit and it can receive the data on that particular channel. Okay. Now 32-bit processor. Now this 386 processor, it has the speed near about 33 megahertz. Very good speed for the 386 processor in the old days actually. Okay, because whenever the पहले जो प्रोसेसर था उसको पहले ऑन करने के बाद वो 10 मिनट के बाद उसका कुछ डिस्प्ले आता था और वो जो भी कंटेंट दिखाता था इमेज और बूट करने के बाद that will be taking the time, but for 386 it is within the some minute it will get boot and it will show all the things. Okay, but here you have the transistors gets increased here. Okay, and due to increase in the transistor, there is a disadvantage that there is a heat is generated, more heat is generated, and when the more heat is generated, there is a melting problem for this IC. Okay, microprocessor is in form of IC is there. Okay, in form of IC is there. Now here it has the address 4 GB of memory. It has the address 4 GB of memory. Now this 386, very good concept they have included in this 386 processor, that it has the virtual mode. Before this processor, it has only two modes. That is the real mode, and the next is only one mode is there. Real mode is there. But after the 286, or when it comes to the 386, it has included one more mode, that is the virtual mode, and the another mode is that is called as the protected mode. Okay. Now what is the protected mode? How the processor will go into the real mode to the protected mode? That is a very big topic that we will see when the unit will come. Okay. So they have included in this the virtual mode. And very important that in this version of the microprocessor, they have the paging concept is there. So what do you mean by paging? Just remember that paging kuch to rehta hai, that we will see. Okay. Now it is the best microprocessor. Whenever it comes in the market, all the people they have taken the 386 microprocessor. Okay. Now next is the 486. This is the little bit just they have increased in this version of the microprocessor. This is introduced in 1989, and 1.2 billion of transistors at one micro. Okay, just 1 minute. Here we have a okay, 2,70,000. Okay, and here they have the 1.2 billion transistors are there. Now here one more thing, that they have included the concept of virtual memory in 386 microprocessor also. But they have the virtual memory little bit less. Okay, but here in the next version of the microprocessor, they have the concept, they have the capacity of the virtual memory, they have increased, and it makes to 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte, it's not a joke, guys. See, 1 terabyte, it's not a joke. Wait a minute. So it has the 1 terabyte virtual memory. आता मॅडम virtual memory काय असतं? That we will see. Physical memory, what is that physical memory? That we will see whenever that particular unit will come. That we will see it at that time. You just remember the term virtual memory. Okay. Now, okay, am I audible, guys? Actually, the net issue is there. I don't know why the.
Yes, ma'am, you are
Am I
audible.
audible?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ ठीक है. See, from the laptop, actually, the some net issue is there. I don't know why, what is the net issue. But let me finish this topic first. Okay, I can't share my PPT on the mobile because I'm joining from the mobile only. So in a 386 processor, they have the 33 megahertz speed, clock speed, 32 bits of address bus it has. Okay. Now next is it has the 32 bit. Similarly, in the next version, that is the 486, it has the 50 megahertz near about the frequency is there, and the virtual memory sizes gets increased near about 1 TB. And here they have included the cache memory. Now suppose what is the cache memory? The memory which is just for the temporary use. Okay, it is not like the temporary memory, but it is something like that. They have included the two-way cache or the four-way cache memory in the processor only. Now, whenever we won't need any file, we won't need any data for some day, for some moment. So what we will do? We will transfer that data into the some temporary memory, and then this is the simple concept I have explained you. Okay, that is called as the cache memory. Now that concept they have included in a 486 microprocessor, and that is the memory size of the cache memory is near about 8 KB. It is near about 8 KB. And then they have the they have used the desktop computing and the server also. Okay. Now, next is the Pentium. Now the Pentium, after the 486, they have gone for the Pentium. Now the Pentium is something like that. They have introduced the like the 586 microprocessor, Now they have developed in 1993, and it is like it has the clock speed near about the 66 megahertz, and it executes the instruction 110 per second. Okay, that is the execution of the instruction for this processor is very good. That is the 110 per second. See guys, when the clock speed will get increased, but obviously it executes the instructions very fast. And there are in 386 or 486, you have near about 2 billion transistors are there. Okay, and which is a micro. But in this Pentium, they have included the 3.1 million transistors. Okay, see, they are increasing the transistor in the next version. But what happened? There is a disadvantage of this. It overheated. It gets overheated. Okay, now. Next is the virtual memory. They have included the concept of that virtual memory in 486 microprocessor. Here you have the level 1, level 2 on cache memory, on chip memory, something like that. Okay. So here in that they have in 486 they have the 8 KB cache memory. Okay. But here they have the 16 KB cache memory in Pentium. And the virtual memory, see guys, I'm repeating again. Cache memory is 16 KB. Okay. And the virtual memory is a 64 tetrabyte. 64 tetrabyte. This is the virtual memory. Now.
Ma'am, are you sharing the screen? Because I'm not able to.
अरे नहीं वो थोड़ा सा problem है. I'm not conducting the lecture from the laptop, but let me check whether the net connection has been come. Just wait. Yes, I think so. It is. Just wait, okay. मी बघते नेटचं कनेक्शन आले का लॅपटॉप पण समजते का रे सगळ्यांना आर यू गेटिंग येस आय वॉन्ट रिप्लाय फ्रॉम एव्हरीबडी यू आर गेटिंग गाइज
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ऑलवेज 1 or 2 people will say yes or no बाकी के सब ऐसे
Yes.
गुड ब्रेकफास्ट किया या नहीं किया वो मेरा आवाज आता है क्या रे लाउडली
Yes, ma'am.
कैन यू हियर मी प्रॉपरली
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
तो आपकी कुछ आवाज ही नहीं है यस वेरी गुड क्योंकि मुझे आपकी आवाज नहीं सुनाई देती शायद आपने ब्रेकफास्ट नहीं किया होगा है ना ओके लेट मी शेयर माय स्क्रीन जस्ट वेट okay very good
Welcome and thank you for choosing freeconferencecall.com. You're helping people around the world communicate for free. There are 96 participants in the conference.
बाबा स्क्रीन शेयर कर
Goodbye.
Okay, screen is visible, everybody? Screen is
Yes.
visible?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
अरे स्क्रीन दिसते की नाही माझी?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it
Yes,
is
ma'am.
visible, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes. Okay, okay, okay. Now I think we are here for 86 na 1 terabyte virtual memory, cache memory is 8 KB. Pentium में था हम. Okay, so virtual memory is a 64 KB and here they have increased the size of cache memory. Okay, 8 KB से 16 KB की है. बाद में Intel Pro. Okay, that is the Intel family. That is the P1, P2, P3, P4, something like that. In that they have included the cache memory, that is L1 cache, L2 cache memory, and they have increased the size of that L1 cache and L2 cache. Okay, here now they have introduced in November 1995, and clock speed is near about 150 to 200 gigahertz. Okay, 5.5 million transistors at this they have included near about 0.5 micrometer. Okay, now here they have the 16 KB cache memory there, 16 KB cache memory. Now 16 KB, that is the L1. In before version they have only the one level is there for the cache, but in this Intel Pro they have the L2 cache memory, and they have the access near about 64 GB of memory. Okay, and this is the very first processor that they have designed for the server. They have designed for the server. ओके कि एक सर्वर बनाने के बाद इस सर्वर को कैसे हैंडल करेंगे अगर उसको 15 क्लाइंट मिलते तो सो दे हैव ट्राइड फॉर दिस ओके नाउ नेक्स्ट इज दे हैव गॉन फॉर द Pentium 2 so that will be the again some more features they have added like it execute the 333 instructions per second. Okay, now and here they have the near about 7.5 million transistors. Whenever just go through this each and everywhere, whenever they increase the transistor, but obvious your speed, clock speed will get increased. Okay. Now next, Pentium 3. Okay, again it has 9.5 million transistors, and L2, the size of the cache memory, they have increased near about 512 KB, and it is used for the faster core than its predecessor, that is the Pentium 2. Okay, now next Pentium 4 is there. Now again here you have the 42 million transistors they have included, and clock speed gets increased near about 1.3 to 3.8 gigahertz. Okay, and this will be the they have used this Pentium 4 for like the desktop or the laptop and for server also. Okay, and Pentium 4 is widely popular actually because they are having very good speed and all these things. Even they having the memory is also good. Okay, and that's why everybody just year behind they have used, every people will have the Pentium 4. Okay, then Intel and anybody know about the Atom? Atom? Yes, anybody know about this? बोलो.
Ma'am, it was used to mainly created for mobile phones or mini laptops.
Like the server. Okay. Okay. Yes, very good. Okay, this is generally the use for the they have used for the mobile. Okay, and it has a near about 64-bit processor and dual core processor. Okay, it has the speed 0.6 to 2.13 gigahertz. It's not a joke, guys. Okay, and that's why it is called as the Centrineo Atom. Centrineo Atom. Okay, it has a low power, small size processor. It is a low power and small size processor. Okay, and this will be used in a portable network. Got it guys? समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes.
It is widely portable network. Now next is the Intel Celeron. It is again some new features they have added, and here 2 MB. Before this we have the less memory for the virtual. That is, and here they have used for the cache memory. They have 2 MB L3 cache memory is there. L1, L2, L3 cache memory. Again here you have the clock speed is 0.26 to 3.6 gigahertz, and this particular Celeron is used for the big purpose like the industry and all this thing. Okay. Now the next is the Xenon. Next is the Xenon. The Xenon processor is having the clock speed near about 0.4 to 44 gigahertz. But here they have included the 16 cores are there. Okay, and they have increased the size of the L3 cache memory near about 24 MB. It's not a joke guys, 24 MB. And this is highly end processor used for the just this type of processors are used for the like the company organization, like the photo workstation, server, etc. Okay, now next. तो उसके बाद अभी इंटेल का डुअल कोर हो गया. So here in Pentium dual core there has 2 cores are there. बघा आता जेव्हा आपण सर्व्हर आणि याचा विचार करतो, इवन तुम्ही whenever you are purchasing your mobile, सिंगल कोर है, डुअल कोर है, ऐसे पूछते हो. ओके, तो the dual processors are there. Dual core में dual processors are there. Okay, so here they have the near about clock speed 1.3 to 2.6 gigahertz. Okay, and in this because the single core also, in the single core also they have included the concept of multi-threading. This concept of multi-threading, they are trying to implement that concept in this dual core also and in multi-threading also. Okay, now next. Now these are again some series of this Intel core, that is the second series. Okay, so in second series what they have included, like they have gone through the multi-core single chip, multi-core, multi-core means many cores on a single chip. Okay, and a quad core one also, dual core and a quad core, and that's why they have increased the speed near about 1.6 to 3.33 megahertz. Okay, now and they have given the clock speed for this processor is a 3.3 gigahertz. Last we are considering. Okay, and a 291 million transistor at a 45 and what you can say transistor and nano. What nanometer?
Nanometer.
Yeah, nanometer. So small is there. Okay. Now here you have the 64 KB L1 cache per core and 4 MB of. Here they have divided कि L1 जो लेवल रहती है कैश मेमोरी की L1, L2, L3, तो उसमें कितनी मेमोरी ऐड करनी चाहिए, उसमें कौन कर रहा है ये कौन कर रहा है? Who is doing this? Who is doing this? See guys, you are not interested, I will not teach you. कौन कर रहा है? Let me know the name of that person. I think everybody is visible what we are what क्या चल रहा है स्लाइड पे? किसने किया है ये? गलती से किया है तो भी नाम बोलो. Who has done this? See guys, जब तक मुझे नाम नहीं पता चलेगा, I will not teach you. I think everybody see this PPT.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
क्या क्या है PPT के ऊपर अभी? किसने किया है ये? जब तक नाम नहीं पता चलता है, will not teach you. See guys, who has done me, let me know the name of that person. ठीक है, गलती से हुआ है तो कोई बात नहीं, लेकिन मुझे बोलो किसने किया है?
हुआ है
हाँ?
जहाँ पर ड्राइंग हुआ है वहाँ पर माउस ओवर कीजिए, शायद नाम पता चल जाएगा.
कुछ सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है, थोड़ा लाउडली स्पीक करो.
मैं कह रहा हूँ जहाँ पर
हाँ?
ड्राइंग हुआ है.
अरे थोड़ा लाउडली स्पीक करो ना भैया, कुछ भी सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है गाइस. मेरा आवाज आता है ना आपके पास? लेट मी हियर यू ना. हाँ बोलो.
हाँ, वो जहाँ पर ड्राइंग किया है रेड कलर में, वहाँ पर माउस ले जाइए, वहाँ पर शायद पता चल जाएगा, वहाँ पर नाम आता है.
कुछ भी सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है मुझे, कुछ भी. विपुल बात कर रहा है ना?
मैम वो कह रहा है वो रेड लाइन है ना, उस पे माउस लेके जाए, शायद उस पे नाम आ जाएगा जिसने किया है वो.
कहाँ पे माउस लेके जाओ?
और रेड लाइन जो ड्रॉ किया है ना उस पे.
अच्छा यहाँ पे.
यस.
वीडियो के ऊपर जाऊँ क्या मैं? नहीं आ रहा है. वहां पे क्लिक करने का क्या? नहीं ना, नाम ही नहीं आ रहा है उसको. How will we find that person? Let me know. Shall I change the role? Switch presentation. Okay. Just wait. I got it. Okay. I think he has left from the meeting. I think he has left from the meeting. नहीं पता चल रहा. ठीक है, I will stop here. I will not teach you. जब तक मुझे नाम नहीं पता चलता, I will not teach you. I will stop here. जिसने किया है वो मुझे पर्सनली फोन कर दो. I will just consider here. Otherwise, I will stop here. I will not teach you. I will not teach you. I am leaving now.
Goodbye.